Hi paper crafters! Do you want to know how to make a really cute and easy card with the Tulip Builder Punch? I'm going to show you right now. Welcome everybody! Thank you for joining me. I'm Joanne Rogers, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Central Alberta, Canada, and I've been designing with you in mind since 1999. Today I want to show you a really quick card that you can make using a Tulip Builder Punch and some of our fancy paper. Let's get started. We're going to use some of our rainbow glimmer paper, and this is gorgeous paper. And what's really nice about it is that it's not too thick and none of the little sparkles will come off on your hands or on your desk. And just the gorgeous transition of colors in here is just beautiful. So we're going to use that to make our tulip. So to use the Tulip Builder Punch, I always like to use my punches upside down. And we're going to start with the leaves. So I have a piece of the green area here. So to get one leaf, you need to start and punch it so that it's facing you. So when you want to make the best use of your paper, so go as far to the bottom as possible. Now for the second one, because I want it to go on the other side of my tulip, I'm going to turn my paper over. And when I turn my paper over, again, I want to try and get the best use of it. Now I am going to get a little bit in here. I might be able to use that for something else, but that might be a scrap too. So I've got my two leaves. Now I'm going to go for, I think probably the purple. I'm going to go for a purple tulip here and just punch that out. So I have all of the pieces. And I'm just going to put those together with some glue dots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bottom part of the leaf, and to me always the bottom part of a tulip leaf is the thicker part. I'm going to place those right over top of the glue dot, then pull them off and put it right over top of the glitter tulip and have them overlap just slightly. Okay, so there we've got our tulip. Now we're going to make the rest of the card. So I just have a piece of our Heart and Home paper, and this is new in our spring mini catalog, January to June 2022. And it's got beautiful designs, but what I really like are all of these white and gray pieces that look like wood. So I've cut one of those out at 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm not yet going to glue that down because I want to take some ribbon. I've got some of our really broad smoky slate ribbon, and I'm just going to cut a little piece of that off so that it can go on the top of my card. So to do that, I'm just going to put a little bit of my seal along the sides, and then I'm just going to have that go onto the glue at the back so it's in the right spot. Then I'm going to take that and I'm going to glue that onto my card. So I do like to use my silicone craft sheet when I am using the seal. I just find that it works a little bit easier for me. It just seems to roll better. So you can try that tip if you have a problem getting that to work. And then I'm going to place that right on top. Next comes my little circle. So this I think is a 2 1/4 inch circle. And I'm not going to put that on dimensional. So I'm just going to glue that on. And I'm going to use liquid glue in this case because I know that's really going to adhere well on top of that ribbon. So right in the center as much as possible. And now I'm going to put dimensionals on the top here of my flower, or on the back of my flower. And get one right to the top there and put one right over where the leaves are. And I think that's probably enough. Take those off and then just put that onto your card right like this. So now we're just going to put some words on here, and you can choose to put your words on after like I am or before if you're worried about getting it on there straight. We're using the Celebrate out of the Create with Friends, which is a photopolymer set. So it's great because we can see through it. So I'm not too worried about getting it on there straight because I should be able to see. What I am going to do is open up my card, and then I'm going to try and get my Celebrate on relatively straight in Rich Razzleberry. And there we go. One last little thing, I've made a little bow out of the polished pink, and I'm going to pull in my glue dots again, put the bow on a glue dot, lift that off and put it on the bottom of my flower. Okay, and I can actually cut my ends just slightly And there's our card. So a quick little card that you can put together using the Tulip Builder Punch. Now, if you don't have the glimmer paper, here are some other ideas for that exact same card. This one is using vellum. So this is the shimmer vellum here. A little bit harder in that you might be able to see the glue dot where you wouldn't see it onto this part. And then if you want to get even more fancy, here are 3 of the tulips just on a different card. So there's some different ideas for you to get going and playing with the Tulip Builder Punch. Thanks very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that project and you'll make some just like this using whatever punches you have on hand. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get all my new videos when they show up. And if you're not yet on my newsletter list, hop on over to www.designwithjo.ca and get yourself signed up. Thanks very much. Have a great paper crafting day.